This video tutorial will look at simplifying algebraic expressions by combining like terms. This will be the algebraic expression that we will simplify. Negative 2x plus 6 minus 3y plus 8 minus 2y plus 4x. The first thing that we have to do is identify our like terms. It's a good strategy just to start with the first term and go through the rest of the terms and see which ones are like. Remember, a like term has the same variables and exponents. So we're looking for all terms that have x as a variable. 4x would be a like term. Remember, we also have to think about the operation sign before the term because that will tell us the value. This is a positive 4x because addition comes before the term. Now that we've identified all the terms with x's in them, we'll take a look at the second term, which is just 6, just a number, so there is no variable. So we're looking at all of our terms that have no variables. 8 would be the only other term that does not have a variable. Now we move to our next term, negative 3y. So we look for all the terms that have a y as the variable. This would be negative 2y. Now that we have accounted for all of our like terms, we can begin to combine them. It may be a good strategy as you begin working to highlight in different colors, as we've done above, the different terms that are like terms. Let's go ahead and combine negative 2x and positive 4x. This gets us 2x. Let's combine positive 6 and positive 8. This gets us positive 14. And let's combine negative 3y and negative 2y. This gets us negative 5y. Now that we have accounted for all of our terms and combined all our like terms, we have our final simplified algebraic expression. So this algebraic expression simplifies to 2x plus 14 minus 5y after we combine all the like terms. This is as far as we can go in simplifying this algebraic expression because all of the terms now are not like terms, so no more terms can be combined. Let's try another example. Let's identify all the terms that are like 4x squared. So we're looking for all terms that have the variable and exponent combination of x squared. Minus x squared would be a like term. Let's identify all like terms to 2x. So we're looking for all terms that have the variable x. This would be negative 3x. And we are left with only one final term, negative 8. Let's begin by combining 4x squared and negative x squared. It might be helpful to think of negative x squared as negative 1x squared. This leaves us with 3x squared. Next, we will combine positive 2x and minus 3x. This leaves us with negative 1x. And we know negative 1x is really just negative x. Finally, negative 8 is alone and does not have a like term. So that remains as negative 8. Now that we have combined all of our like terms, we have our final algebraic expression. So simplifying this algebraic expression gives us 3x squared minus x minus 8. Again, this is as far as this algebraic expression can be simplified because there are no more like terms. Let's try a final example. Let's find all the terms that are like negative 2x squared y. So we're looking for variable and exponent combinations of x squared y. Notice there are two terms that are like negative 2x squared y. We have another negative 2x squared y, and we have negative 4x squared y. All these terms are like terms because they have the variable and exponent combination of x squared y. Next, we look at our second term, which is positive 3xy. We need to determine the like terms to 3xy, so we're looking for variable combination of xy. Negative 3xy would be a like term. 8x is our last term, so there are no like terms to 8x. Combining our terms in red, negative 2x squared y, negative 2x squared y, and negative 4x squared y gets us negative 8x squared y. Next, we will combine our terms in blue, positive 3xy and negative 3xy. This gets us 0xy. We know that any number times 0 is 0, so we would be left with 0. So our blue terms, positive 3xy and negative 3xy, cancel each other out. And positive 8x is a term that stands alone, so it will be part of our final algebraic expression. So when we simplify this algebraic expression, we get negative 8x squared y plus 8x.